Have you ever been to a coffee shop that has one of these? Good morning. Today I've come up to Mae Khampong, which I've been threatening to do for months, and I've found somewhere reasonably level to park the bike. So it's time to go for a yomp uphill. The good news is that coming back it'll be downhill. Mae Khampong really relies on tourism for its income. Admittedly, a lot of it would be internal tourism. It's a sort of place that Thai city dwellers would go for a couple of days relaxation, but they've been pretty badly hit with the CCP virus. So you see the odd building that looks a bit derelict and in need of a bit of TLC. Hopefully they'll be back in business soon. So this will be like a guest house, Airbnb, that sort of thing. Plenty of those up here. Hello! I don't think this camera ever gives a realistic view of the steepness of the roads here, but I can assure you that this is steep. Certainly not something you would want to be doing a hill start on a motorbike in. The vast majority, if not all the houses up here, are traditional Lana teak style. It's funny, isn't it? It says it's open. The old dog doesn't know if I'm friend or foe. Morning. It's the life, isn't it, eh? Not a care in the world. Doesn't take Einstein to work out what happens here when you get a rainstorm. Some of that will end up where I'm stood. And I believe when they had the heavy rains a few weeks ago, that they were cut off for a little while here. I think some of the road disappeared. Well, actually, as you can see, the road has very nearly disappeared here. And it'll only take another big storm for this tarmac to follow it down, I think. So I'm on my way to a coffee shop, believe it or not. Doesn't look like it, does it? Well, I can assure you, at the bottom of here, there is a coffee shop. Oh, I know some wicked Thai woman who she got her husband on this, she'd be shaking it all over the place. What say you, Mr. T? I was rather hoping that coming this way meant I didn't have to go back all those stairs, and my dream has come true. So this is where we've just been. If anybody wants to give it a try, coffee's very nice. And it's pretty unique in terms of the facilities. And there's somewhere to park your bike as well. And if you fancy getting away from it all, 2-3 days, or a week even, you can't do much better than this place. And you've got running water, you've got electric, you've got internet, but everything else is back to nature. Right, let's head on back down the hill, and there's a place I want to show you on the way. You can see here on the right that a strong rainstorm is going to bring some of that down onto the road. You always need to keep a keen eye out for debris on the road in places like this. Right, we're about halfway back down, and I thought I'd stop off here quickly. I came here a couple of years ago. It's called Tam Tong Lodge, or Tam Tong Lodges, and it's like a restaurant, and it's also got these places you can stay in, sort of a bit more upscale than the ones we saw in Mae Khampong village. Again, you can come here for your hollybobs if you want, for a few days, get away from it all. This is the same river that we were at up in Mae Khampong. Flattened out a bit by the time you get down here. And all the other stuff I was going to video here has gone. There was like almost a model village here, some of which looked like a scene out of The Hobbit, and it's all gone. It's all jungle now. Okay, well, if that's the case, I might as well head back home, I think. The weather this week has been very, very oppressive. The actual temperature has been in the mid-30s, but my weather app tells you what the real feel of the temperature is like, and it's actually more like the mid-40s because the humidity is just horrendous at the moment. 80% upwards all the time, sometimes even 100. So a couple of days ago we had thunder, lightning and some rain in the afternoon. Ooh, just seen a rabbit, but I bet this camera won't pick it up. It's a big devil. So whether we get some today or we just sit there in the afternoon suffering, we'll have to wait and see. So I hope you've enjoyed our little trip to Mae Khampong and its rather unique coffee shop, complete with waterfall and suspension bridge. If you have enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, it'd be much appreciated, and also if you could consider subscribing, that would really help my channel for future growth. Thanks very much for watching and hope to see you again soon.